Your turn, Yugi boy.
What is up, guys? This is Limpio coming into a discussion today about something a little bit different. And I was thinking while I was doing my Forbidden List debunked videos, you can check them out in the description below. I was thinking, what would people's opinions be and what would their views be if Konami were to say, okay, every single Forbidden Unlimited list, we're going to bring back one card just to see how it goes. Now, obviously, as I said in the actual videos, there are certain cards that just cannot come back no matter what. Things like Fiber Jar and Victory Dragon, those type of things can't come back just because it's just really isn't a good idea and it doesn't actually add anything to the game. Fiber Jar just adds on time in tournaments. Victory Dragon adds in certain ethical elements into tournament play which you don't want to encounter. Bringing back some cards, or at least one card per list, I think would actually help to rotate the list a lot more. Now, Konami did this with Snatch Steal not too long ago last year. They brought Snatch Steal back to the amazement of everyone, including myself, because I didn't think I'd be playing in another format with Snatch Steal. And then straight away it got forbidden again because that card is just incredibly good. Any form of taking control of your opponent's monster to do with whatever you want is never really a good idea. Being able to rotate some of the older cards back into the game, to be able just to free up the list and clear it out, basically like a spring clean, because there are a lot of things on there in both Forbidden Limited and Semi-Limited that don't need to be on there anymore. They aren't as good as they once were, they have been power creeped, and that is just how the game has gone. Ensuring that at least one card that is forbidden on the list will come back to be at least tried is something that I think could be a really good idea. Now, obviously there will be certain people saying, well, what's the difference between some cards like you saying Fiber Jar that can't come back, but other people think it might? Well, it's down to what Konami obviously believe and think would be healthier for the game states. But there are certain cards that would not be considered good in a tournament environment. And that's the important thing. I think that's the wager that people need to think of. Cards that are going to negatively impact on a tournament is something that they should just not even be considered. So, as I said, Fiber Jar. Fiber Jar increases the amount of time that people have on the rounds. It means that you could be sat there waiting for an hour and a half each round just because people have played Fiber Jar and had to reset the game. Obviously, I'm not saying it's resetting the time, but what I do mean is that the game slows down, stops, and everyone has to start up again. So it's going to require longer for people, and when they go into time, people are going to take a longer amount of time. It's something that I'd really like to see. I thought they were starting to do it when Snatch Steal came back because I was like, whoa, this is cool. But we haven't really had anything in the last list, and this list, we don't know when it's going to be coming up. I just don't want them to be scared of bringing certain cards back, just trying it. I think most of the community, the majority, would actually receive the idea very well if Konami did want to start bringing certain cards back. Obviously there are going to be ones that will be an incredibly bad idea, that will turn out to be ridiculous, and okay, fine, ban it. But what's the issue? It's all about playing with this game. It's all about a bit of fun at the end of the day. And I want to see some of these old nostalgic cards come back because while some are unplayable now, they won't be very good, others will still be incredibly good, which would just then warrant them being on the ban list even more. It would just validate their whole position. The ones that just haven't even been tested, things like Sangan and Witch of the Black Forest, that Universal Searchers that just don't really do anything anymore, why are they still there? I guarantee about 40% at least of that forbidden list, cards could probably come back to at least one. So I want to know what you guys think of the idea. Do you like the idea that Konami start rotating at least one banned card just to see how it will go? It depends on what it is. Completely down to them. Or do you just think they're on there for a reason, no matter how old they are, just leave it, don't touch it? So as I said, let me know down in the comment section below. Make sure to give me a like, comment, subscribe, and I shall catch you guys later.